I'm going to log in with my phone here and see if this is working. Okay, it's not working here either. Okay, this is not. Me and technology are not very functional, apparently. So, okay, there we go. We're live now. I can see myself. Thank you. I can see myself, guys. I can see it. Okay, hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. Finally, we're online, and I am so sorry again. It's my fault. It's all my fault because I'm trying to try different things. I'm trying to do a Bluetooth headphone on. I'm trying to do the wireless mics. We're trying to work technology, and me and technology are not the best of friends. But thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today, it's a lovely day outside, but we're here chatting because it is an important topic. I wish I could tell you to go outside and spend your time with friends and family because it's such a beautiful day outside. But I can't tell you that because we are in restrictions because of COVID. However, we're bringing to you a conversation that will give you information about the COVID situation in Calgary and also how you can help people who need your help or even support your friends and family through this very trying times. With us in our live studio, we have two very, very important guests and my really good friends, Sandeep Cheema and Anshu Gupta, who are nurses themselves, healthcare workers on the front lines of the COVID pandemic. And they have came up with this wonderful idea that I saw on Facebook, and I thought I'd speak to them about it, is preparing these COVID care packages for seniors. So we're going to talk to them about what inspired them, why they think this is important, how we can donate, how we can help, and what are the logistical mechanisms to get this done. So welcome, Sandeep, and welcome, Anshu.
Hi, thank you.
Hi, thank you for having us.
Oh, thank you so much for making the time to be here today. Really appreciate you being here. So let's first start with, what is your experience as a healthcare worker in Calgary? What is your experience has been for with COVID so far?
It has been challenging, I would say. This is Sandeep, and a lot of our healthcare workers are challenged, with the number of patients that we have, but also trying to, keep ourselves healthy as well as trying to make sure that we're providing the best care to our patients.
Mm-hmm.
So it's always been trying to balance staying informed with all those extra information that's coming down the line. Like we've been learning about COVID every single day since 8 months now. So yeah.
And Anshu, do you have anything to
Yeah,
add?
as Sandeep said, it's challenging to maintain work life and personal life balance too these days because work comes priority, family also comes priority. So yeah, and things are changing so often, even at anywhere in the world, right? No matter where we work, we are healthcare workers or we are just general public, things are changing every day, and it's sometimes hard to keep up, but we learn about it every day and we are trying our best, I think.
Mm-hmm. And what, so we'll go directly to the care packages. What are these care packages? What are in these care packages? And what inspired you guys to come up with this idea?
So for me, what inspired me was that I've always seen my parents give and get involved in the community very often. And I know a lot of people have lost their jobs and not able to fully celebrate the festive season. Since they have lost their jobs, they are not able to give, Christmas presents is a big thing, no matter you are a kid or you are a 90-year-old senior, right? It's a big thing for everyone. So I thought that our most vulnerable population is seniors. So why not make them feel loved? Because as we see every day how it's going bad, like situation is getting bad, right? So they need to be feel loved, they need to feel that they have someone who is caring for them. So I came up with the idea, why not give them Christmas presents? So I discussed that idea with Sandeep, since she has done such an amazing work in the community in past, and from there we started looking at the bigger picture and how we can make people who are in need feel loved and give them something that would be beneficial and useful for them. So that's from where we came into the idea of care packages. And
And what
Sandeep,
is in
what
the care
inspired
package?
you?
What is in the care packages, Sandeep?
Well, I'll break it down into two. What inspired me, as Anshu has said, one was, giving back to the society, but also I wanted to teach both my sons the gift of giving, being able to give back to the society. And this was my way of actually putting something in action for them. As for the care packages, what's included in there, we put together $10 worth care packages, which includes like deodorant, lotions, shower gel, teddy bear, socks, anything that's worth $10. So they have something that they can, look at and feel that brings a smile to their face.
And do you have seniors in your homes, both of you?
I do. I live in a multi-generational house, so yeah, I do.
I have back.
I'm sorry,
I don't have
Anshu,
anyone. Sorry,
you don't.
I don't have anyone here living with me, but back home, yeah, I do have grandparents. I mean, they are sick, right? So it's always good to have their blessings
Yeah,
and have them in our lives.
yeah. So I wanted to also address the fact that, and we've been hearing quite a bit about it, is that the numbers in the Northeast are rising. So when you say seniors, are you creating these packages for seniors just in a particular community, or is it going to be anyone? Who are you delivering these packages to, and what is in these packages?
So
So
like
we
we
are,
mentioned,
sorry.
Who's
go
going
ahead.
first?
So we are delivering these care packages to long-term care facilities. And as Sandeep said, what is included in these care packages is deodorants, lotions, um, shower gels, teddy bear, socks, anything that can be of use to them, right? And we are going to deliver these packages to long-term cares. And after delivering 70 packages to seniors in long-term cares, no matter which community they belong to, they are all our seniors, right? After delivering whatever donations will be left, we will divert them to other aspects of the community, like women's shelter and, you know, children's hospital. So yeah,
Okay.
that's what our goal with this is. We want to help as many people as we can, and I think after delivering 70 we will be heading towards their goal.
Oh, I thought it was 50. It went up to 70.
Yeah,
Well,
we
yeah.
had more news. We got a couple emails.
Who's who's talking? So you got a couple emails, you said?
Yeah, we did have a few extra that needed something, so the number has gone to 70 now.
And what are these? Can you tell us what long-term care facilities you're working with?
We won't be able to share the names, but just because of confidentiality issues, but reassuring that they will be going to communities where we can help.
Okay. And how can other people help you guys?
I think we can break it into two in that. One is I think our society right now can help each other by knowing what the COVID restrictions are and what we need to abide by, right? So knowing where to get that information. So the right source is alberta.ca. It has all the information about COVID. It has all the information about the restrictions we need to be abiding by. I think that would be the greatest help for our province right now by knowing restrictions so that we can bend that curve. I think the second thing would be knowing when to self-isolate and when to quarantine, right? So, and how to self-isolate and quarantine. I think that's the biggest thing right now. So if you have any of the core symptoms, it is recommended that you're self-isolating and you're self-isolating for 10 days. If you are a close contact of someone who's positive, or you've traveled and you're coming back to Canada, you are asked to quarantine for 14 days. All this information again is on alberta.ca. I think that was the biggest help that Albertans can do for each other. For us, I think this is a small initiative that me and Anshu started, and you can see it went from 50 to 70 packages in a matter of 5 days. So it would be just to help. If you are able to donate, you can donate directly to us, or you can if you have any questions, you can also email them to us.
And what is that email?
It's wellness from us to you at gmail.com.
Can you repeat that? Sorry.
It's wellness from us to you at gmail.com.
Okay, we'll share that email as well later. And people can write you. And how many dollars per package can people donate? How many dollars is each package worth?
We've put together $10 worth of packages. Each package is $10. But you know what? COVID times, we completely understand that if you're unable to donate, that's perfectly okay. But whatever you're able to donate is good for us, really. And honestly, since 5 days that we've started this, we have received I think family and friends have really supported us, and we have been able to collect quite a bit of money. So thank you to all my friends and family who have supported us through this.
Yeah, we have received really great result. We did not start it thinking that we want to do it on, we started that we both will do it together. Then we thought we will put it up on social media and see if we get donations. That way we can help more people. And the response we have got from our friends, family, from the community is amazing. I mean, I am amazed by the power of social media. And then I think you approached us that way as well. And it was very helpful. That's how it all started. Basically, we just put up on social media thinking we will raise little bit donations and do our 50 packages. When we saw that we are getting good amount of donations and we can do more, and people have been emailing us for more packages, so we've increased our number. And that's why if you can donate, that would be great. If not, that's also fine. And it is not necessary that you have to only email us if you are donating. If you need anything, please also email us. If you need any, we are not doctors, but if you need any advice, please email us. We can direct you to the right path. We can direct you where you can get that information. And even these times, we are all self-isolating, we are all quarantining. I understand that. If you need any groceries or anything, you email us and we will try to help at our best. And if at that time there is a family who wants to become your cohort, we will connect those two dots for you together. Because it is lonely, it is depressing when you are self-isolating and you are quarantining. We will be there to talk to you. If you want to just vent it out to someone, email us and we will set up a virtual meeting and we will be happy to hear you. Right, Sandeep?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. I didn't know that you were doing all of that as well. So thank you for doing that. I wanted to talk about one last thing before we sign off is the COVID rates in the South Asian community and the stigma attached to it. Like Anshu just said, there are a lot of people who are isolating or who are in quarantine right now, but they're not wanting to speak up about it because of the stigma. I have a couple of friends who spoke up about it, and they were pretty much ostracized at a later time, and now they've recovered, and still at this time they feel that they are ostracized because they spoke up that they had COVID. I have family members who have had COVID here in Calgary, and I think everyone else still feels uncomfortable even going to their house's doorstep. So remember at Diwali, we had to go deliver sweets at their house, and I told one of my cousins that you can just go drop it at their door. But no one was comfortable even going to their door. So there's that stigma attached to COVID, and that for that reason, a lot of people are not speaking up. And there are other factors as well. So what do you say to stigma, of course, and the spread of COVID in the South Asian communities? What has been your experience?
So personally, for me, I had someone very close to me who was COVID positive, and I would not release who it was, obviously due to their confidentiality. But I think it's that we need to understand, if you have COVID, you are infectious for 10 days. That's why the public health has been guiding you to self isolate for 10 days. After 10 days, you are not infectious anymore. We as a society, as a community, we need to understand that after 10 days you are not infectious unless you have those core symptoms. If you still have symptoms, yes, you are infectious and you should not go out, and people should avoid coming to your house. But if you do not have symptoms, you have finished your 10-day period, you are not infectious anymore. And after that, anything can happen. I mean, looking at the numbers in the society, um, it's increasing, right? So um, it can be any one of us at any time. So if you are abiding by the health guidelines, you are isolating for 10 days if you have the COVID, and you are self-isolating for 14 days if you are a close contact, you are no more infectious. And that is, I think, what we need to reinforce in our community, that it is not that you touch someone, you get COVID. It is not, in old times I learned in school about Dalits and all. It's not that. It is just an infection. We need to understand that part as a community. And once we have that, I think, will be able to fight it better as a community. And again, on the spread, Sandeep can.
I think with our South Asian communities, we are definitely a vulnerable community with because of a couple of factors. The first one is that most of our residents or most of our population is in frontline, right? Having said that, so that includes our healthcare workers, that includes most of our population being in the transit, the trucking industry, as well as customer service. So that is number one. The second one, I think, we do not have the luxury of working from home, right? So that also puts our population at a very high risk. The third factor is the multi-generational families that we live in. Because we do have two vulnerable populations already living within our own homes, right? So children and seniors are definitely at a higher risk. So it goes to, when we do live in those multi-generational families, we do need, if you are self-isolating, please, 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 we do need to understand how to self-isolate. So if you are COVID positive, you do need to have a designated room, a designated, bathroom, as well as not sharing household items. And, if you are unable to have those designated spots, making sure that you're protecting your family by wearing a mask. And that could be as simple of the thing you can start, right? And then hand hygiene, sanitizing your hands, disinfecting high touch surfaces is another thing.
And there's also this very reckless attitude that I come across all the time in the Northeast community. I mean, I don't know if you work in the Northeast. I'm not going to ask you for confidential reasons either, but there's this attitude I come across quite a few times is, oh, koi na khaan peen wale bande nu kuch nahi hunda. So that, I don't know how that can be addressed. I don't know how that can be handled, but of course there is that attitude as well. What about awareness? Is there enough awareness from your perspective as health workers? Is there enough awareness in these communities in languages that people understand?
So if you go to alberta.ca, they actually have a lot of resources in different languages, and Punjabi is one of them.
Okay.
So I think that attitude of yeah, khande pinde nu kuch nahi hunda, that's definitely one of the attitude that need to change. Because you might even come across people who had very minor symptoms, right? But there's also been some people who have had to stay in ICU and on life support. And there's about 500 people who've passed away in Alberta. So we do need to understand it's a serious virus, and we do need to do our part to bend that curve, right? Especially when this holiday season is coming and New Year is coming, we do need to understand those restrictions and abide by them.
Well, thank you so much, Sandeep, and thank you so much, Anshu, for taking the time to be here today and for everything that you do, putting yourself out there just for the rest of us so we could stay safe. So thank you so much for everything that you do every single day. And I don't know how long this is going to be, but for however long it is, I hope everyone stays safe, everyone follows the instructions or the suggestions and the recommendations that come from people like yourself, people like Dr. Hinshaw, and hopefully we'll be able to flatten the curve, and hopefully it can die down as well, and vaccines come and things will change, and by next year we should be celebrating friends and family together again. But until then, we have to stay safe. And thank you so much once more, Sandeep and Anshu, for everything that you do, and your email. Once again, if Ali can post the email down under, please email them if you have any questions about COVID-19. Please email them if you need any supports. Please email them if you are willing to donate some money. It's only $10 per package for seniors that they are putting together on the occasion of Christmas, or even if not Christmas. At this time, everyone needs some love and care. So
Exactly.
Any last words you want to say, guys, and then we'll say goodbye?
I would say we are doing everything we can, and we would try our level best to help you. So please don't hesitate. We will be able to do what we can. Thank you so much for listening to us.
All right. Well, have a great afternoon, ladies. I'm sorry about the slow start. It's me. I'm here. I'm here by myself because of COVID. I don't want anyone else here. I want to be in the room, and I'm trying like different technologies to get this right, to get the audio the best I can. But obviously, it's still not working. So I'm going to keep trying, and hopefully next time we do, it's absolutely seamless. But thank you so much for your time. Have a wonderful afternoon.
You too. Thank